Click on the subscribe button and notification to get all our latest videos.
Hello, good day everyone. My name is Simon Uzoma. In this video, I'll be showing us the step-by-step on how to build your house, which means the stages that you need in order for your house to stand. I know some of us have the mind in setting up building our house, but some of us are scared of taking the step. But in this video, it will make it easier for you so that you can know the stages on how to set up your building. Okay. Number one, we'll have paperwork here. Now, what is paperwork? Paperwork simply means the architectural drawing, the structural drawing, bill of quantity, including materials and labor costs, and so on and so forth. Indeed, what this simply means is that you have to have something on ground, on paper. You write down, you tell the architect to draw the plan for you, which simply means if you are building 2-bedroom flat, or you are building 3-bedroom flat, or 4-bedroom bungalow, or duplex, it must be on paper first. On this paper, the architect will tell you this is how it's going to be, this is where the toilet will be, this is where the bathroom will be, this is where the room will be, the parlor, to be on ground. After this has been drawn, you should be able to know your goal, to be able to know how to achieve your goal. Okay, then the next one is setting out. Now we turn this setting out, we do this to define the outline width of excavation. It also aids in the countline determination of building walls as proposed. The major aim of this process is to transfer the working drawing on paper to the ground. It simply means that what you have on ground, which the architect have drawn, you have to transfer it from paper to transfer it to the ground, and then start the laying of the foundation, the other things, and setting out, knowing where the room will be, knowing where the parlor will be, knowing where the kitchen will be, and all down the toilet, and so on and so forth. Setting out. Then the third one is the trench excavation. Now excavation is carried out as the next step. Now this involves digging trenches to receive the foundation. Now this involves digging the ground, digging the ice, digging where the foundation will be, and dividing where the room, the parlor, the kitchen, and other things. This is how to do it, depending on the depth and the composition of the substance. Suitable machines are used to excavate the earth. For regular and smaller structure, we use manual digging tools. Number 4 is the foundation work. Okay, now this foundation work is highly very important, because this determines the kind of building you are setting up. The foundation you use for three-story building is not the same thing with one-story building, not the same thing with bungalow. Every house, every building has its own foundation. We have compacting ground, PCC, footing reinforcement, shuttering, and so on and so forth. Now the foundation has to be accurate, is very important, so that you will not affect the building. Make sure that the engineer that is building for you give you a accurate and wonderful foundation. Okay, number 5 is the column casting. Now this column casting simply mean regardless of the structure being constructed, columns are advised to be used in this modern day frame structure, and springing up with column beams and slab offering. Now with this column casting, it will now divide the room from the parlor. It will divide the kitchen, everything. It will be well visible. This column casting will be well visible in the sense that you'll be able to know this is where this room is, this is where the parlor is, this is where the kitchen is. Okay, columns are ready after curing takes place over 24-hour period. Number 6 is floor casting. Okay, now some people cast their floors before columns sometimes. However, this is usually for single room structure. When dealing with multiple rooms, it is right to cast the column first. Now you can see this is the floor casting. When you've done the column first, then you can move to the floor casting, which is laying the rods, the cement, making it to look very strong. And number 7 is laying of blocks. laying of block swell. Now you can see these block swell are next on the process list. This work could be constructed using materials such as bricks, wood, uh, um, concrete, and so on and so forth. The use of some of these materials is greatly affected by the construction method. The height of the wall depends on the floor height necessary opening. You can see laying foundation. You can see the way it is. And one thing I will advise is this: make sure you have a qualified professional architect that is building a house for you, so that you will not use a substandard material, something like a block, and make sure that the block is standard. It's a good block, and block that is well molded. Okay, number 8 is the lintel casting. As you can see now, when you start molding a block, the next one, when you get to the top, it called lintel casting. This is not really a stage per se, as it is done during the laying of block work. A lintel is a horizontal support across on an opening. It could be a door or window opening for window, door are left during works. No, you can see lintel could be made of reinforced cement concrete timber. You can see the lintel is made of concrete, which means the concrete have to be more. Then you add it to the cement and make sure that the lintel is well arranged, so that after the lintel, then the next thing should be the roofing. Now, roofing, there are many kind of there are different type of roofing that you can use to roof your house. Different type of roofing sheet that you can use. There are so many of them that you can use. Now, you can see the roof members also depend on the roof covering material. Some roof members could be made of steel. Sometimes when you talk about the stage of building a house in Nigeria, this is a milestone stage. Now, number 10 simply means the plastering. Now, this plastering is when you've roofed the house and everything is done. Next thing is to start plastering, try to look more smooth, look very beautiful. Plastering work begins after taking off the framework over a 14 days period. Mortar for plastering is of the mixed ratio. You can see the thickness of the plaster layer should not be over 0.75 inches. I think the architect or the person that's building the house will be able to give you details more on how to plaster your work. Okay, now by 11 is fixing of doors and window. Okay, you can see fixing of door. This is the next stage. Now you've plastered your house. Next thing is fixing door and window. I see some people making this mistake. They will fix the door before plastering. This is not right. If you fix the door before plastering, sometimes the cement we stain the window, stain the glass, and the plastering work will spoil so many things on window and the door. The best thing is for you to plaster first before putting on window. That fixing of doors and window. You can see they have different type of doors, they have different windows, and you can use depending on your pocket, depending on how much you have. Okay, the next one is a fixing of electrical and plumbing work. Now, the necessary electrical and plumbing works are carried out before the final finishing works. These electrical works do not start here, especially when conduit wiring is preferred. All the conduit pipe would have been laid during the casting of the floor. You can see electrical and the plumbing work. This should be after the it depends on actually what you want to have it, but after the plastering, putting on window, you can now put the electric and the plumbing works. Okay, number 13 is line of tiles. Okay, you can see the tiles. Now, these tiles has different type of tiles. They have the kitchen tiles, they have the room tiles, they have the parlor tiles, the wall tiles, depending on the kind of tiles you want to use. They have a China tile, they have a Spanish tile, they have a Nigerian tile. So it depends on the tiles you want, depending on your pocket and the one you want to use. Okay, these are the next stage, laying of tiles. Okay, number 14 is painting. This is when after you've put the tile, next one is to paint the house so that it will look more beautiful, it will look more attractive, it will look more magnificent. Now, there are different type of paint you can use. To paint your house depending on your pocket and the one you want to use. Okay, number 15. This should be the last one, which is just the miscellaneous work. This is landscaping work, false ceiling, installing of furniture, terrace, waterproof, just normal minor work to make it to call it finishing work. It should be the last stage where you finish the work and everything. Okay, now thank you for watching this video. Click on the subscription button and subscribe to our channel so that you'll be getting the best information on building, real estate, land, just name anything that has to do with land. Be getting the best information here. Thank you for watching.
When it comes to real estate investment, time is money. This amazing estate is located at Odulewu along the Efe and Ijebu-Ode Expressway. It offers a general space of 500 square meters with a homey and secured environment that promises a quick return on investment. An opportunity of owning a plot of land in this amazing estate.
Click on the subscribe button and notification to get all our latest videos.